Versatile Mage. Chapter 344. Commander Level Soul Remnant. We've eaten its eggs, so its poison is useless against us. Let's kill it, Mo Fan said to the others hiding beside him. The giant poisonous centipede's greatest weapon was its poison, which they were not afraid of even if their whole bodies were soaked in it. Now was their best chance to kill the giant poisonous centipede. Mo Fan was the first to dash forward. He desperately needed the commander-level soul remnants. He had to retrieve the Xuanwu giant lizard's soul remnant before its energy dispersed. "Are you trying to get yourself killed?" Li Man exclaimed when she saw Mo Fan rushing out recklessly. Even though the giant poisonous centipede was on the verge of dying from severe injuries, it could still kill a warrior-level creature instantly with a random attack. Mo Fan would surely be killed if he charged straight at it. Mo Fan ignored the risk. He had to collect the soul remnant as soon as possible. The Xuanwu giant lizard was enormous. Mo Fan felt like he was running under the ruins of a huge building. He drew out the little loach pendant from his chest. Soon, the dead Xuanwu giant lizard began to glow like a firefly. The glow perfectly traced the outline of its body. The little loach pendant emitted a similar glow and slowly drew the soul out from the lizard's flesh. To Mo Fan's surprise, the Xuanwu giant lizard's soul was large. He could even see it lunging at him with the unwillingness and anger of death. He felt a great chill run straight down his soul. The lizard's soul opened its mouth wide, trying to bite in Mo Fan's direction. Mo Fan was stunned. The Xuanwu giant lizard's soul looked totally alive. It even radiated the suffocating pressure of a commander-level demon beast. The deafening roar left Mo Fan's ears buzzing, completely dazzling him. A strong sense of danger rushed at him. He could feel himself being encapsulated within the deadly aura. His body and soul were about to be shattered into pieces. Buzz! The little loach pendant let out a bright chime, sensing its master was in danger. A serene blue glow erupted from the pendant, transforming into rays of light fired at the Xuanwu giant lizard's soul. The lizard seemed afraid of the rays. It took a few steps backward before floating away in panic. The little loach pendant had no intention of letting its prey go. It was its first time tasting a commander-level soul, and it would not allow the Xuanwu giant lizard to escape. The rays of light transformed into soul chains, penetrating the giant's soul. The chains tightly bound the escaping soul. The Xuanwu giant lizard struggled but could not break free. It was dragged back into the inner world of the pendant by the rays of light. Its enormous soul was utterly terrified. It burst into screams of agony, but no matter how hard it struggled, it could not escape. A soul was fairly light. Despite the Xuanwu giant lizard's size and strength, the little loach pendant dragged it back with ease. The closer it was dragged, the smaller it became. When it reached Mo Fan, it turned into a tiny blue puff of flame. The flame was no longer intimidating. As Mo Fan collected his thoughts, he saw that the Xuanwu giant lizard's soul was fully absorbed into the pendant, joining the others inside. "I thought that was the end for me." Mo Fan's face was pale with fear. He never expected the Xuanwu giant lizard to remain so terrifying even after death. He had to re-evaluate commander-level demon beasts. Their flesh was powerful, and their souls were domineering in the nether realm. Mo Fan let out a relieved sigh. The little loach pendant had saved his life again. After inspecting the interior, Mo Fan discovered the soul floating above the river. It was outstanding among the souls drifting in the pendant. A unique world existed inside the little loach pendant. The underground holy spring it had absorbed before had turned into a long river cycling endlessly. The soul essences and soul remnants floated above the river like candlelights and lanterns. Reflections on the surface showed the appearance of the demon beasts while alive. From afar, the souls looked like stars, and the river like a galaxy containing them. Regardless of how savage the demon beasts had been alive, each of their souls now glowed elegantly, merging with the calm, peaceful world. "I've finally acquired a commander-level soul remnant. Too bad it wasn't a soul essence," Mo Fan murmured. He no longer had to suffer from the demon element. With the commander-level soul remnant, he was confident he could survive the final soul breakdown from the demon element and become human again. Brother Fan, behind you, Zhang Xiaohou called, teeth trembling. Mo Fan turned calmly and saw a bloody giant centipede half rising in the air, staring down at him. Its sunken eyes displayed a vicious and disdainful gaze. A mere human dared to steal its loot after its glorious victory. The giant poisonous centipede was overwhelmed with savagery after killing the Xuanwu giant lizard, which had higher lineage. It was highly possible the centipede would evolve significantly. In this jungle world, demon beasts that killed higher lineage enemies often broke through, as if blessed by nature. Although severely injured, the centipede's aura was stronger than before. Mo Fan's body stiffened as the beast merely stared at him. Damn it, I was too impatient. Mo Fan cursed. His desperation to acquire the commander-level soul remnant and fear of its energy dispersing had made him reckless. To his surprise, the giant poisonous centipede was as hot-tempered as ever. It slowly opened its giant mouth, as if sentencing Mo Fan to death. Plummeting rays. Li Man's commanding voice rang out. Several brilliant constellations appeared beside her, sacred yet glamorous like a descending goddess. Golden rays appeared around her, transforming into a rain of arrows under her control. Advanced. Zhang Xiaohou was in awe. Mo Fan also opened his eyes wide, staring in disbelief. Oh my god, this big booty woman is an advanced magician. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.